So, what was the turning point for you then to, make
Yeah,
that
look, not
change?
one single thing, but I think it was in a period of my life. I was 39. I had a couple of kids. I think the second child had been born, for not too long. And I went, oh, well, I better do that smart adult thing and go get life insurance. So, because I figured I was unhealthy and, I wasn't going to, I was starting to figure I wasn't probably going to have a long life. And I've got young kids and, mortgages and stuff like that. So I went and got life insurance, and part of that process was to go get a medical done. And I failed the medical. And I failed the medical for a range of factors: resting heart rate, BMI, which is that body mass index, and that gave me the rating of morbidly obese. And in a world that gets offended by everything now, they don't even call it morbidly obese anymore. They call it obese, is where it tops out at. The other thing you'll notice is I use the word fat freely, and I know that can offend a lot of people. I use it because I was fat, so I'm not calling anyone fat. I was fat. And so that's how I identified. And I had to identify with those things to make it real. Otherwise, you hide from them. And so I think for about 6 months, the morbidly obese thing sat in my head, and just I can't even get life insurance to look after my kids because of my weight. So a friend of mine talked me into CrossFit. So we started CrossFit, and CrossFit's one of those great communities because if you're lifting 200 kilograms over your head and I'm lifting 50, we're doing the same thing. We're standing in the box, we're doing the same movements, it's fine. You're back lifting 170, I'm back lifting 17. Doesn't matter, we're doing the same thing.
Cheering each other on.
The 200 metre run warm-up at the start, I couldn't do. So all of a sudden we weren't doing the same thing because I couldn't even do the warm-up in the run without walking and stopping. And I went, I've got to work on this running stuff. So I started running with a good friend, Michelle, at the time. We were doing down at the waterfront at Redcliffe, we were doing 100 metres run, 100 metres walk, 200 metres run, 200 metres walk, until it built up. And then I think she was doing one of those pink fun run triathlons, pink tries, whatever they were. Still are probably. And I went along to do the 5K fun run there while she was doing that. And that was the first time was able to put 5Ks together in it without walking. And that just sort of started to kick off this whole, I just kept falling into this, I got to be better.